The title of the Best Temporary or Touring exhibition is regarded as an equivalent to the Oscars in the museum and heritage industry. This year's award was given to the Tim Peake exhibition at Chichester's Novium Museum.
And these awards are very highly rated, and it just means that the judges thought that our exhibition here at the Novium was the best in the country this year. They thought it was extremely timely and very good value for money, and that we pulled it off in a very short space of time. But also the fact that it was really inspiring to especially local children for generations to come. They thought that was great.
The exhibition takes visitors on a journey through Tim Peake's life, starting with his school days up to becoming the first British European Space Agency astronaut. And there are even more things to discover.
We have some robot arms. People really enjoy playing with that. We have some spacesuits, so obviously the kids just love putting those on and then having a photo taken. But we have, our lead object is his flight suit that he actually wore when he went into space. So I think a lot of people have enjoyed being able to see that and know that that was a flown in space item. Well, definitely the glove box interactive, so you can put your hands into the glove box and see what it might be like to work in space and the restraints there. I really love the projection. We set up the projection. We didn't want it to have too much information. All it was ever intended to do was just to show people the beauty of space and try and give people just a small taste of what it must have been like for Tim to look out of the window and look down on the Earth. And show people the rocket launching off, the power, the magnitude of that. Just to think Tim was up there on that rocket going off to space. I mean, it is actually just mind-blowing. So I think for me, the projection, because just to get a glimpse of what it must have been, a small glimpse of what it must have been like for him to look down at the beautiful planet is quite incredible.
The fascination of space travel seems to be timeless. For many, the story of Chichester local Tim Peake's career is a true inspiration, including for staff at the museum.
He's a local boy. He went to a very, normal school, normal primary school, normal secondary school here in Chichester. He grew up with fantastic parents, I have to say, because I know them. And he went on to do this. He himself has said he wasn't the best at school academically, but he was determined, and he has achieved, what many people could only dream of. And I think that's what inspires people, that it's more tangible for people, isn't it? If it's somebody that comes from their local town, and you think that could be anybody, and he has achieved what he's achieved. When we came across some challenges, I personally just used to think to myself, well, if Tim can go to space, I think we can deal with this little problem. So it kind of put it into context, really. Yes, it was ambitious for us to do this with our resources, but actually when you put it into context of Tim and everything he's done going into space and what that must have taken to achieve, and the determination and also his positivity, I think we all took that on board and thought, do you know what, we can overcome this. So it kind of put things into context.
Until at least December, those interested can visit the exhibition at the Novium to get their own taste of travelling through time and space. Nicole Ris, for That's TV.